Hello again, everyone. Welcome to the show. So I don't know about you guys, but as the weather gets colder, I tend to like soups and hot tea. So today we're going to make a minestrone soup. So here's everything we're going to need to make our minestrone soup. So the main part of our soup, one of the main parts of our soup is going to be kidney beans. I have red kidney beans, and I use fresh kidney beans out of a pack, and I only use about a quarter of the pack of beans. It doesn't seem like a lot, but this actually makes this much beans, right? A whole container of beans. So what I did was I put the beans in the container and then I put it in water and I let these beans sit. Now these beans have been sitting in this water for about 2 days. So they already started to open. They're ready as full as they're gonna get. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to pour the water off the beans. I'm gonna drain all the water off my beans. And I'm gonna put them in a pot of water. Put them in a pot of water so that they can boil. Now those beans are going to take, fresh beans take a long time to boil, to cook. So we're going to season them with just a few seasonings, not a lot of seasonings, just a few seasonings while they're cooking. Season them, if you have, okay, so we can either use black pepper, Cajun seasoning, adobo, garlic, and onion powder, or we can go with just 2 seasonings. These are 2 seasoning blends. One is Montreal chicken and roasted garlic and herb. So I think I'm gonna go with the Montreal chicken and roasted garlic and herb. This will make it quick and easy. Now these are seasoning blends, so they have pretty much all these seasons already in them. So I'm just gonna use these 2 to make it, quicker and easier. So we're just gonna shake it in the pot. This is the roasted garlic herb. Gonna shake plenty of it in the pot. We want this to have plenty of seasoning. Right, and then we have the Montreal chicken. You're gonna shake plenty of that in the pot. I want to see the whole top covered seasoning. The whole top covered with seasoning. Now we know that we have seasoning in. I'm also gonna add extra virgin olive oil. About 2 to 3 spoonfuls of that. As you can see here, I chopped up some celery and I have some spinach. And I'm gonna add them to the minestrone soup. That's just gonna add to the nutritional value and taste. Okay, so it's been about 45 minutes. So we're going to check on our beans. Okay, so the water has boiled down and our beans are pretty tender. So we are going to start adding the rest of our ingredients to our minestrone soup. So I'm going to open this mixed vegetables, and I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of these mixed veggies into the soup. I'm going to, now that mixed vegetable is actually the mixed vegetable blend with the carrots, the green beans, the sweet corn, and the peas. So So now I'm going to open this vegetable blend, and I'm going to add about a quarter cup of this in there also. So this is yellow onions, red bell peppers, and green bell peppers. Actually, I'm going to just chop this up a little bit more so that it's not these big chunks. It's actually small. I want it to be diced. I wanted it to be diced, so I'm just going to chop this stuff up more, make it nice and small. And again, for everyone who is looking for budget-friendly meals, this soup is very budget-friendly. It's super cheap to make. The vegetable packs are no more than $2 a piece from Walmart, and the beans are about $1 a bag. So it's super cheap. And then, you know, pasta. This is the pasta we're gonna add. That's only 98 cents to $1.39. Close up. So I'm gonna add the wow. All right. I'm going to add more water. Okay. I'm going to add, I'm going to chop up this tomato. I like little tomato, little pieces of tomato in mine. So I'm just going to dice the tomato up. You know, nice small pieces, nothing big. Right? You don't want it to blend in nice, not stand out too much, so you don't want to make it too big. You don't want it big. All right. Okay. Add the tomato. I'm going to add elbow macaroni. So this is what you do when you have just a little bit of macaroni left in your box. Just add it to things like this. Just add it to the soup, it makes it spread. I'm only adding actually a little bit. And pretty much noodles in there. You see the onions and the veggies, everything else is in there. Now I'm going to add some broth-based chicken base. Now, as you can see, I'm not even doing a full spoonful. Just going to add that. And I'm going to pour about a quarter cup, about a half, maybe like a cup of tomato sauce in. You can use a marinara or a chunky, it's up to you. So I'm going to stir this up, and I'm going to actually add more water because we want to make sure that this is all underwater, so it can cook, the noodles can expand, and it'll actually be a soup and not just like a food mix. I'm gonna let this cook up for about a half hour, and then it should all be done. So, okay, everyone, here is our end result. This is our minestrone soup, looking so delicious. All right, so I did add just some Cajun seasoning just to make it taste extra delicious. So you can add some Cajun seasoning, or you could just leave it the way it was, because it's delicious either way. Okay, everyone, thanks for watching. We're sure you will enjoy the recipes that we share with you. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so that you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. And make sure you always watch them all to the end.